Psychology students, we are moving from October to November in week 10. I can't believe how fast time goes. So in this week, the first thing you're going to do is watch this video. The second thing you're going to do is I want you to read about a dream journal assignment you're going to have. This isn't going to let you turn anything in here because this is just the information. All right, so we have this assignment here. All right, it talks about dreams. And the first part here, you have to decide that you want to have a dream, okay? I know sometimes it's hard. It might take a few nights, but if you put something next to your bed that says, I'm going to write down, or even you could do like a little audio recording with your phone. You don't necessarily have to write it down. But so you could keep an audio journal here. We can update this a little bit and try to recall it immediately, right? Without any interpretation, just record in what your dream was. You may not have more than one entry per night, right? Everyone dreams. Oh, so you may have more than one per night, but you may not. And try to just get the information down about the dreams, all right? So dialogue, types of people, friends, strangers, relatives, objects. What was the mood, the setting, right? Where were you? Is there any theme there? What events happened? What was the timing in the dream? Were you the observer, the participant, seeing yourself as a player, right? And you want to try to get 4 or 5 total dreams, right? And so right now we're not doing any analysis. All I want you to start trying to do is collect your dreams, and then later I'll show you what you're going to do with the analysis. All right, the next thing we have here, let's go back to the main list, is you're going to work on an optical illusions and perception assignment. I think it's pretty neat, optical illusions, so I'll let you read that. If you have questions, let me know. Same thing with the influences of perception. All right, let me know. This one is one of my favorite, these 2 videos, one of my favorite 2 videos. My children like them too. All right, so almost every year I ask if students think advertising affects them. And almost always students say to me that advertising must work. Almost all students say that advertising must work because so much money is spent by companies, but it doesn't affect me. All right, so this time I'm going to try these 2 videos to see what the discussion looks like. So here's the 2 videos. So after watching these 2 videos and learning about sensation and perception, let me know whether or not you think advertising affects you and how it works or doesn't work on you. All right, so you need 1 initial posting and 1 follow-up on a classmate. And I hope you enjoy these 2 videos as much as I do. They're super interesting. All right, and the last thing for the week is, oops, I have 1. I need to update it. I have 2 more things here. I need to update the list here, though, to add sleep and dreamings, right? That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yes, 1 assignment per day. So you're going to work on consciousness. Consciousness is a huge topic, all right? So in this concept map, you're going to need to create your own, all right? You have many examples, but what we're trying to really look at is the various states of consciousness. So you might say, what is consciousness? What are the different states and how that impacts your behavior? All right, there's a couple videos for you and a quick PowerPoint, and your textbook is section 4.1. All right, also a very interesting topic in my opinion. And I'm still not sure, I'm not completely convinced that all the parts of our brain, right, all the different processes of our brain really bring us to consciousness. Or, maybe our brain is taking some information from the environment, just like we see, and putting it together to form consciousness. I think this is one of the areas where scientists really haven't figured it all out. Super interesting too. And last one is where you're going to look at sleep and dreaming. All right, so there is a template for this one attached. You're really looking at the stages and characteristics of the sleep cycle. All right, and you're looking at the various theories of why we dream. So I hope that this will be a fun week. I find this to be all very interesting topics. And if you get stuck on anything, let me know. I'm here to help you.